just kicked. There we go. Morning all. Afternoon all, morning all. Wherever you are anyway. Addy diddy. Cramped in here today. It's a bit cramped. Sorry about that. Right, today we are going to talk about. We're going to talk about sat-navs on a motorcycle. We're going to talk about charging leads and different leads you have from your battery. Not necessarily motorcycle, but things like that. So let's go. Alright, let's go. One thing I will say, I'll start off by saying this, what I did do, I don't know if I went through this in the last one, but I bought a container for my fuel for the Trangia stove. Cheap shit from China, but it works. It works. Fuel bottle, it's a fuel bottle and all that. Can't recommend enough buying one of these if you're using liquid fuel. Don't rely on the plastic bottles they come in, because they will break, they will rupture, they will leak. These tin for the fuel. Okay, there's my safety notice. Oh, well, I went all sensible then. Right, bit gay, isn't it? Today, motorcycle sat-navs. We had a demise in the family of sat-navs. My Lenovo 7-inch tablet is no more. It wouldn't update. I tried deleting it, just went funny and crazy. I tried deleting everything and it kept saying deleting, but it wouldn't come off of that circle. So in the end, I got the ump with it and I said, no more. And then I said a crack down the middle of the screen. I thought, no, bin it. Bin it, bin it, bin it. So that's what I did. I binned it. Took it all to pieces first, just to have a look inside, and I binned it. Which leaves me with a bit of a space on my bike where the motorcycle sat-nav went. I have got, well, what I will do now, I'll go back to what I was using, which is this is my spare Garmin for my motorcycle, and that's all right. Hold on, and that will go in, right, that one and my other one will both go in that. And that will go on my RAM mount, which is already on the bike. You've seen that in previous videos. I won't bore the crap out of you with that, but that's where that will go. The way I fit this to the RAM mount, because it didn't come with a RAM mount is it comes with that plate that goes into the back of that there. And the way I do it, let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. That way. Good. That way. Alright, anyway. It goes in like that, on the back of that there. And the way I do it is, that down there, the way I do is I screw that to the RAM mount, so there's no way of it coming off, falling off. That gets screwed by that screw there to the RAM mount, and that's where it stays. And that's my method. That's my method of attaching the sat nav to the bike. Goes in there. I don't need to show you this. You know what this looks like. It's insulting you. But anyway, that goes in there, and I got to turn it on. You know what it looks like? It's got a little map on it and arrows and shit. But that's what that looks like. Anyway, so that's what I use on the bike because of the demise of the Lenovo satnav tablet. Now then, let's put it over there. That one's done. I do use my phone. Like I said before, that this is. Let's compare the two sizes. Right. Let's put that away over there. Let's put that away. Right, that's a Garmin satnav. It's only a small one, I know. And you do get bigger ones. I have got a bigger one, but the wife took it down to Bristol with her, which is that way. All right. Yeah. So that's my Garmin. That's my spare Garmin. It's fine. It's really fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with it. Right, nothing wrong with that, so I'll put it over there. That is now a done deal. But I do use this. This is my spare phone. It's got satnav on it. It's got Google Maps on it for this country. It's got everything you need on it for going around your journeys in this country and when I go abroad to Europe. It's fine. And this fits over. Look at that. I'm waving it around and it came on. How bad is that? And that was just by waving it around. Anyway, I don't know how much power it's got in it, but that's got all my sat navs on it, and that fits onto the bike. Again, you've seen that on previous videos. I won't bore you to death with that. You've seen how that fits onto the bike. Right. Goodly enough. Nice big screen. Alright, nice big screen. Let's turn it off because it don't need to be on. Power off. Oh, there we go. And that screen is as big as my Garmin bigger satnav, my Nuvi, whatever it is. And it's as good as it's got the Sigic app, the Sigic navigation app that also we've seen before. So that's fine. That's all right. Now then, Kindles. We all know what a Kindle is. This is a Kindle 7-inch HD Fire HD 7. Yeah. This has got navigation built into it, just like all the other tabs. It's got, let me see, let me get that there. Maps, and it says maps, and you also got, where are we? Oh no, maps for Kindle, which is there. You've got maps and something which is there, and you've got OS Map Finder, which is your Ordnance Survey Map Finder. On here as well we have the Michelin map. So I thought there was one on here, another one. I did put, I don't know why, but I put on here speed tracker, which is basically a, I hate it when people do that, basically. It's not basically, which is, it's not basically, it is. Right, it is it's a speedometer, but it's a really accurate one. But you can also check, because my bike hasn't got kilometres an hour on that. When I go to foreign climbs, I need kilometres an hour. So this can do kilometres an hour. But I've not tested it yet. I've not found a way that I can mount that to my bike yet. The reason I want to is because of the size of the screen. It's got a lovely big screen on it, so when we have, pardon me, maps Where's the map one? Let's find the map one. Find a map one. Find a map one. Maps for Kindle. All right, we'll do that. No, not maps for Kindle. Where is it? Where is it? I had it a minute ago. What are you done with it? Talk amongst yourselves for a while. I'm finding maps. Ordnance survey. Where's the navigation ones gone? Maps for Kindle. There we go. There. Maps and navigation. Alright. As with everything, you get an advert and then you get that. Right. Can you see that? I thought it's a bit bright. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Now that, it's a lovely, lovely big screen. So I'm going to try that out. So I'll work out a way of putting this on the bike. I'll try it out. I'll go for a little ride round the block or whatever, and I'll try that out, and I'll let you know what that comes out like. So that's for everybody who has a Kindle device. Now I know people out there do have Kindle devices because they have sold by the shitload. Right, so we're doing that in a future video. We'll do that. All right. Okay. Alrighty, but I've got to find out a way. I've got to change what was on my bike from that Lenovo thing. I've got to change the mountings and the settings and all that to fit the Kindle, which is smaller. Screen size wise, only by about an inch wide, screen size, but actual dimensions is smaller. Right, I've got my phone on me anyway, as we all have everywhere we go. So it's not a problem. All right, so that's what's going on with the satnavs. That's what's going on with the navigation, and that's side of things. I had a that's really hot. Conversation, tappity conversation recently. Sorry, forgot your name, but it's all up there recently about apps for navigation. And there's so many. There are so many. The idea is that you find one that suits you. Don't go by what I say. My turn of phrase is works for me. Works for me doesn't necessarily mean works for you. So find one that works for you and stick with it. If you want to recommend it, by all means recommend it. But if it works for you, as I've always said, if it works for you, then that's good enough for you. Just because somebody else said it's the best thing ever, it might not be the best thing ever for you. So whatever works for you. Right, okay. Grump over. One of the things I always take, because we're always using electronic devices, we always use gadgets and gizmos and stuff like that. One of the things we need is power to your gizmos. I've got this as I take it everywhere. Every time I go out on the bike and I'm going to be away for a time, I take this with me. Got it off Amazon. You'd be surprised to hear. It is a Rav Power. Dun dun dun. Rav Power. A Rav Power Smart Plus. Rav Power Deluxe Series, capacity 13,000 milliblublols, and it is, you'll be shocked, made in China. Oh, but there's the details. That's what it's all about. This little item will charge my phone, my tablet over the weekend. It has, I've got to go over it. I've got to do a product review now, haven't I? It's got 2 ports on it. One for your tablet, one for your phone. Let me do that. There you go. There you are. It's 2.4 and 2.1. Yeah. both USB ports. You've got your charging port there, and also you've got the, if you hold the button down, I won't blind you with this, you've got your light, your torch. I don't know why they have a torch. Right, I'm going to turn it off. If you want to know how much power's in it, you push that. There's your 4 bars. So that goes down in increments. There's four readings on that, so that goes down in increments as much as you use. Comes in a little baggie, which is good. Everyone likes a little baggie, don't they? It comes with 2 leads. I don't quite know why it comes with 2, because you can charge 2 things at once, I suppose. But it comes with a nice little dinky lead, which is about that big, and it comes with a super long lead, which is that big. Alright, okay. But I can't recommend this enough, I really can't. When I bought, my mate had one which was alright, but it didn't last all weekend. I looked online, found that one, never regret it. It's brilliant. I can't recommend it enough, I really can't. But like I said, it works for me. You buy another one out there that works for you, that's the way it is. It works for you. Okay, this is what it's all about. It's not about, you can have recommendations and you can have people on this YouTube saying, oh, this is the best thing since sliced eggs and boiled bread and stuff and all that, but it's all about what works for you. Everything that I use and recommend, it is all stuff that works for me, and I think if it works for me, it might work for you. But if it don't work for you, don't blame me. That's just the way it is. Right, back to the power. Also, what I've got is one of these. It is that. I won't turn on because there's no power in it. But what this does, because I've got a cassette player in my bike, I've got a cassette player, so that plugs into the earphones of the. So I can't play CDs. That's what I'm getting at. I can't play CDs, right? But that plugs into my MP3 player or phone. Let's find a phone. Right, this will plug into my phone like that. That will plug into the phone, and you set that to 87.5. So I can do that on my bike radio, 87.5, and then that plays whatever's on my phone through the radio via the airwaves. Plugs into your bike via the normal cigarette lighter or power lighter. You can't call them cigarette lighters now, can you? Although my bike has still got a cigarette light, right? There's a special little lead for it, so it's non kind of reversible. It's not USB. It's one of those. It's a different one. Found these on cameras sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, but that's what I use to play my MP3 player stuff. Or I've got the cassette that goes in the cassette thing and then plugs into me MP3 phone or whatever. But it's a handy little item to have. It really is. And it packs up nice and small. You've got the little thing there. Goes in there. That's it. That's how it packs up. There is space for batteries in the back if you really want to. Right. But again, it's an handy little device to have, and it doesn't take up much room. It fits in. I think if it fits in your hand, it can't be taking up much room, can it? That's how I gauge it. I gauge it by how you hold it, and if it fits in your hand, it ain't very big, so it doesn't take up much room. Yeah, good. Right, now then, power. We're all familiar with these sockets, these plug sockets. You know, these ones. They're multi-use. They we're all familiar with them, and they seem to be on, whenever you buy a device that needs to go on a bike, car, whatever, they all come with this, I used to call it an Oxford fitting, but I don't know what they're called, but they all come with it. This one comes with an inline fuse. It's all very good. Now they've got the crocodile clips on the end. Let me see. That's for me satnav. Don't forget that. That goes over there. This one. So I keep leaning across the camera. Sorry about that. This one. Same thing, but it's got a shroud around it to stop the water getting in, and it's got an inline fuse, and it's better because it connects to the battery, connects directly to the battery. It's already got the ring clips on it. This one, which I've got to join together, it did have crocodile clips on it, but I needed the crocodile clips for something else. But this is your power lead. So I'm going to connect that to them. So I'm going to join them up. So my outside will have an inline fuse, and it'll have that socket on the end. Again, it's the same socket. It's that. Tell me what they're called, because I haven't got a clue. I call them Oxford thing, but they're not. But anyway, it goes directly onto the battery. Sorry, that goes directly onto your charging device. So you can link them all up. And what I would do is, with this one, take the crocodile clips off and put these clips on. If you can, put an inline fuse in it. If it hasn't already got one, then do so, because it's well worth doing. I think the point I'm trying to make is, we've all got things that need power, we've all got things that need charging, we've all got things that need some energy of some kind, whether electrical or whatever. So we need some way of giving them that energy, that power, that boost, that battery. If you don't take portable battery devices with you, or portable charging devices with you, you've got to plug your device into your car or your bike or your whatever you try, golf caddy. So that's the point of this. You've got to take something with you. You've got to do it. But there's so many choices. There's so many ways of doing it. So it's up to you. That was just a few of them. So you pay your money, you take your choice. Anyway, I think that's about it. It's only a short video this week, just about the different things. And I think I've gone around in circles, but there's a point there somewhere. Electrical things need charging. That's the ways of charging them. So there you go. That's all there is to it. You're going to say to me now, what goes in? What you're going to? No, I can hear you. I can hear you already. What goes in that end? What's the plug that fits on there? Well, it's one of them. You can buy these. You can buy these fittings from any online place, or down your car shop, or Alfred's, or anywhere like that. They all do these connections, and these connections all fit together. They've got a round socket and a square socket. You can see that, and they all fit together quite happily. Round hole, there you go. Round hole, round socket, square hole, square. You can't get them mixed up, so you can't get the pos and neg wrong way around. All right. But excuse me a second. But that's what I'm saying. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. You don't have to be super intelligent. God knows I'm not, to get this sort of stuff done. and to be able to enjoy your electronic devices while you're away. 1001 ways of doing it, 1001 reasons to do it. Get it done. I think that's about it. Yeah. Right, coming up on the next video is going to be candles. Candles, heat, cooking, just alternatives of that, I suppose. I think that's what it's going to be. Yeah. What? You want an example? What now? Okay, wait there. That is a tin that I got from a pet shop that had a tick and flea collar for dogs. I won't advertise that because I don't think it worked. Right, gotta move because this ain't doing me any good. And what I did was got some cardboard. Sorry, I've used it. It tastes bad. It smells bad. Got some corrugated cardboard. Cut that to that width, and then just rolled it, coiled it inside. As you can see there, it's just coiled up. I then got a candle and melted the candle wax and poured all the candle wax inside. Poured all the candle wax inside, and then when you light that cardboard, it's like one big candle. Hold on. Now, if you give that long enough, that will all become a light, and you could cook on that. If you had a trivet, you could just use it for heat. Anyway, that's going to be up on the next video. So there we are. That is a homemade candle. All that will light in. It will just spread round. Okay, next time. It does smoke a bit though. That's how you put it out. Right? When you're outside, it don't matter. Right, anyway, next time, be good out there, stay clear of the loonies, there's enough of them, don't become one of them, and I'll see you again soon.